Hello, Howitzer here, and welcome to another battle on Rome Total War. This battle was actually a LAN battle that I played with my girlfriend, who is playing under the pseudonym Kattie. This is actually a replay from her perspective, as we saved the replay on the machine she was using. So, as you can see, she is Macedon, and she has, I believe, 4 Macedonian cavalry and 3 companion cavalry. She has 4 units of militia hoplites, 3 units of royal pikemen, 3 units of Cretan archers, and 2 units of Onagers, one of which is her general. Down here. There he is. I am the Seleucids. I have a very unusual army. I thought that I would try and rush over the bridge. My army composed of 4 units of just Seleucid archers, 1 unit of armoured elephants. They're one of the most expensive units in the game. I have my cataphracts, 2 units, and 3 units of Silver Shield Legionaries, which I've currently got into Studo because I know that this is going to be a very long range battle for the most part. I also have a unit of Onagers in the centre. We didn't have any rules, nothing like no artillery, anything like that, but we haven't gone over the top anyway. The start of the reason I have this paused is because the start of this battle is hilarious. And I'll show you why. Like many bridge battles, it begins with an exchange of siege engine fire. I think I'm outranged by her bowmen, who begin decimating my own archers. And pretty soon, the Onagers open fire. There we go. I have mine on non-flaming for accuracy. She has hers on flaming for damage. There you go!
The enemy general is killed.
My general was hit by the first boulder that her Onagers launched in the whole battle. And there is another one very shortly. I charge my archers through to try and get some range. Here we go. Oh, not yet. Because I thought that I could get some range on them, but as soon as I got onto the bridge they were chased off by her royal pikemen, which is very good of her to defend the bridge like that. And here we go! Frenzied my elephants, who then crazily run around and decimate my own army! Look at that! So 2 lucky shots right at the beginning of the battle. Oh, that's amazing. That's luck, and that's good tactics if that's what she was aiming for. She's moved up her archers now, who can hit pretty much my whole army. At this point, I was very, very worried as to what to do. It looked like she was going to come across the bridge, so I held back, but she didn't. So I decided to move forwards. I decided to charge my cavalry through, doing the job that the elephants were supposed to do, to clear a hole through, because I saw that she was out of formation. But she fooled me, and as soon as I got there, boom, formation, charging my cataphracts into the long spears. Some of them were all blackened from those charred boulders that were hurled at me. In the background you can see my elephants running away. Here I charge in my Silver Shield Legionaries, thinking they could actually make some difference. I'm getting pretty desperate here, and it's only the beginning of the battle. They managed to hold their own for quite some time. Her spears taking me on there. As you can see, I managed to have some range now. I'm hoping that a combination of missile fire and the great morale of legionary units, I'm hoping that I can get some of these royal pikes to turn and run. Unfortunately, royal pikes are famous for being very tough. I charge in my cataphracts for some extra push to try and get through, but cleverly Kattie's actually using her bows to fire into my flanks, which is really whittling my numbers down and really hurting the morale of my armies. As you can see, she's hitting from either side there. I feel a little sorry for her cavalry, sitting around, not doing much. Great view of the battle from up here though. I believe my Onagers are aiming for her own. Yeah. I decided to try and knock these out. I've already knocked out this one, and I believe I've got both of these ones, so they're no longer a threat. Which means I should have held back. But instead, I kept pushing forward like the aggressive player I am. Which was a bad idea, because she's thrown all in now to try and push me back. Because it actually looked like I might have been able to push through. So she's thrown in the rest of her militia hoplites as backup. As you can see, some of her royal pikes are wavering, which I was hoping I would manage to do. It's pretty much a contest of sheer numbers now, which I should have been paying more attention, because I wasn't paying much attention to getting hit in the flanks by these arrows, which is really whittling my numbers down. She's bringing in her cav, just in case I do get through and she can charge in. I think that's the last of my archers fleeing there. Off they run. Go, go, go! And as you can see, there's not much left of my army. So she's pretty much just defending this bottleneck here. Very, very good tactics she used in this battle. I'm very impressed. She's an extremely good player, and in future I'm going to try and post up more of the battles that she plays and that I play against her. And now it's pretty much just a battle of wills as I whittle down her numbers. Some of hers actually begin to flee, thanks to my legionaries' great morale, even though they're getting hit by flaming arrows. So, with the last of her spears wavering, she moves them away so that they can recover, charges in her cavalry, and the shock of all these sudden spears and horses finally breaks my men, and they decide to flee. It's having finally broken. So off they go. She successfully defended this this bridge here, and she's following me up with flaming arrows. There they go. Run for the hills! Wow. Here we go. Luckily, on this side of the bridge, some of them regroup. And so, with his men clustered, I'm throwing in some boulders there with her men. And so some of them are getting hit by my onagers, which are still alive and kicking. And I decide, with my recuperated men, to throw them straight back in. But not falling for it again. She knows that my men are wavering, and that they've already recuperated once. So she charges me with her cavalry, which are still getting bombarded, so these are very brave cavalry. Manages to break some of my men again. I'm throwing Peeler here. And then charge in, and then it's not long before they flee. Off they go, there we are. Hitting some of her own men with fire arrows there, but at this point she's got such an army that she doesn't need to worry about that. All she needs to do is get mine to rout. This time she doesn't wait for me to recuperate. She actually comes and actively finishes me off. Here come a few more men. I think these are archers. Oh no, these are my onagers. I ran out of artillery, so they ran out of ammo, so I decided to charge them in.
This is a victory fit for the
So
gods.
they're little
Let our
daggers against these
triumph
big
come out with a
Macedonian
song or
horsemen.
two.
Didn't quite work. But yep, so Kattie won that. Congratulations to her, that was very well played. Some lucky great shots at the beginning there. I hope you enjoyed that battle as much as we both did. And yep, I'll see you again in the future for another video.